Okay, here we go. We are going to be playing Alan Wake Flashback, which if you have not played it before, it is a version, like a little history thing of Alan Wake, but done in the Fortnite engine. So let us check it out. And in this run, we are going to be getting all the flasks and all the manuscript pages. So here we go. Okay, and off we go. Off we go. Off we go. So let's go and find Alan.
Story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered
So you can turn the torch on and off with the scroll wheel.
And it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake.
Come on, Alan, tell me things. Tell me about the game.
I found myself in a horror story of my own making.
Okay, whip out the old torch. And we're off to departure. Here we go. So, first flask, straight ahead in the apartment.
A novel starring a fictional detective named Alex Casey. They made me famous.
This is Alan's apartment. Pretty cool looking crib. So let's go and examine the cutout in here. Alan Wake, The Sudden Stop, the international bestseller. Okay, let's look at his book collection. It's not doing bad, he's got a few books out. Okay, next up we are going to the kitchen, where the magic happens. Where I burn my microwave chips.
What, now you can't even talk to me?
I feel like I'm just spying on him here.
I need to write something different. Something new, but nothing works. I can't take it.
Alan, you've been working on this for over 2 years. You need a break. I heard about this peaceful little town. It'll be the perfect place to clear your head.
Excellent. We're going on vacation. I would say holiday, but you probably won't know what a holiday is.
Convinced me to visit Bright Falls, a small, quiet town in Washington. Just what I needed.
Off we go.
First, we stopped at the local diner to get our cabin key from the landlord.
First thing we're doing, we're going into the diner. So in we go. Shine your torch on it. And we shall remember.
As soon as I stepped in the door, the waitress Rose recognized me. Said she was my biggest fan. Had all my books.
Next up, we're getting a flask over there as well.
Autograph. I asked about the landlord. Rose said he must have gone to the restroom.
Okay. So it's a cute little diner. I did forget that this apparently does the world. Is it the best cupcakes in Pacific? Where's that? Pacific Northwest. Okay. Bright Falls Deer Fest. Dreamy cherry pie. Coffee and bun. What else have we got? American breakfast. Cheeseburger. Deer steak and fries. Okay, so we're going to get the second flask. And go and interact with this now.
I checked the back of the diner. It was dark. Foreboding. The kind of place that made your skin itch. That's when Barbara Jagger appeared. An older woman in a vintage funeral gown, like something out of a 1960s horror novel. She said the landlord hadn't been able to make it, and handed me the cabin key. She insisted she'd come by later to check on us, and to meet Alice.
That would creep me out. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We're off to a nice little
Alice and I drove through the majestic
little foresty area.
The little wooden house stood alone on a tiny island near the shore of Cauldron Lake, in the bowl of an impressive caldera.
Okay. Caldera, I had to Google it. It's actually a depression in the ground after there's been like a volcano or something. So, it's entertaining and it lets you learn things. Right, so we are going across the bridge now.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure.
Doesn't look spooky at all,
Near the
Alan.
lake, not on it.
Does not look spooky.
I told myself I could rest here.
Okay, now,
Here.
we're going for the third flask. It's not where you think it is. If we head on round the back, we have Sneaky Flask. 3 of 6. Boom. And then you go in the door. And inside we go. There's a nice little Easter egg over here as well. Little book by Emil Hartman. Okay, let's go upstairs and get our surprise now. I hope it's Nintendo 64. It is not a Nintendo 64.
Surprise.
Alice, what is this?
This isn't an N64.
I thought maybe you could write here. That a change of
Damn it,
scenery would
Alice,
get
you-
you past.
Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his.
I've seen his book.
Private clinic here. He
So
specializes
now
in
you want to
helping
get me
artists.
committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not
Oh, spooky. She said she'd pop in to see us though.
Don't. Just don't. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. It's still funny that I'm actually still in Fortnite. Right, here we go. Outside we go. Where? Oh, she's having a dip. Spa day. I really want to play the first game again after playing this because I literally blanked it all out.
I was behind the wheel of a crash car on a forest road. I felt like I had woken up from one nightmare only to find myself in another. I remember diving in after Alice. So how was I here?
Alright, so we're going to start collecting the manuscript pages now. So there's 8 to collect and 6 flasks. Yay. Let us interact with this. I think we've got a bit of concussion from the car still by the look of it. Let's go and grab this. Yes.
From a manuscript entitled Departure.
Let's collect them all like Pokemon.
To use for the next novel I'd never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it.
Okay, let's get our first page.
By Alan Wake.
Beautiful. It's going to be a hit. So, shine the light on these bits again. So, reminds me a bit of Max Payne, this, with the surrealism of it, of strange stuff happening. Okay, another piece.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Okay.
I found a page of writing, but it made no sense. A fragment of some demented horror story.
Does not sound a fun book. Okay, another bit. There's a boat. So we'll jump on the boat, go up here. Now, another piece here. You might miss that one. Not if you follow shirlierox's advice, though.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery.
Okay, we are now going over this way. Let's remember.
I realized that the shadowy figure was the character from the page I just found, The Taken. A man taken over by a creature of supernatural darkness called the Dark Presence.
He means business. Oh, and he's off. Okay. So, more jumping here. Okay. Now, this is the bit where I'll either do this in one go or I'm going to fall. And everyone can leave a like on the video for how terrible I am at jumping. Oh, we did it. That was a shame. Right, let's watch a bit of TV. This is cool.
Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true if I stop.
Such a... I remember TVs looking like that. Okay, now wants me to go there. But no. Listen to Shirlz. Do not go that way. This is not the way. This is the way. We're going this way.
The manuscript was becoming real.
Okay. We're going a secret way. The flask way. Nice. Okay, now you can carry on going this way. And we are going higher now. Straight over here. And another piece of manuscript.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. You're a patient in my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Hey, so what is real? Am I really at his clinic? Is he tricking me? What's going on? I don't remember. She'll soon find out, though.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman? I fell. What? No, you.
What is going on?
I found myself stuck in Cauldron Lake Lodge, Dr. Hartman's clinic.
So we're in his clinic,
Convinced me I was a patient of his.
even though we said we didn't want to go.
Imagined everything. I knew he was lying. Soon enough, his true colors would be revealed.
What is going on?
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Well, I don't think I want to.
The pages I'd been carrying with me were gone. I needed them back. They were
There's
the
me
key to
typewriter,
finding
look.
Alice, to understanding the
Oh, spooky wardrobe. Be gone. Spooky door. Be gone. Right, manuscript time. Now you might think, oh, I'll go downstairs, but there's a secret. Well, not a secret. There's another piece of manuscript here. Let's grab that.
Followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
We don't want it free. Right, 5 out of 8 manuscripts. So we're actually going that way, which is downstairs. So, downstairs we go. Oh, even the wardrobes are haunted. Well, it's a bookcase, isn't it? So here we go. Oh, looks like manuscript pages to me there. We get behind the desk. Go on, I want to get in the chair.
Hartman's office to learn the truth. The manuscript pages were on his desk, the ones I had found and more. I confronted
What's he
him,
doing?
furious.
What's he doing?
He had been lying.
What's he
Deal
doing?
with me.
Tricky.
He was still trying to manipulate me,
Tricky.
to use my writing for his own ends and to make
Oh.
me stronger in doing so.
Go on, torch him. Accuse him with the torch. Okay. I'm wise to you. Okay, so we're going to find another flask now, which is just over to the left. So we're now on 5 out of 6 flasks. And we have another blockage, which we unlock like that. And then we have a prize of manuscripts.
I dreamt of the night Alice went missing. Her screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
So we're finally going to find out what the heck's going on. It's nice when it's gone to first person mode now. Okay. See, Alan's gone this way.
I found myself back at the cabin.
We need to go upstairs. Up there.
It felt like I was reliving a suppressed memory. A waking
Okay.
nightmare.
We're just following ourselves now.
Chance to find out what had happened to Alice.
Okay, let's follow Alan. So in here, I do love a good barometer. Okay, let's go upstairs. Tell me your secrets.
All now.
Oh, it's Jagger.
Dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete
Oh.
manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would.
That's
make
why we don't remember it.
Powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Yes.
She tricked me.
Right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Oh. Don't you be looking at me. I'm just an observer.
Under the influence of the dark presence, I'd written a horror story.
Okay, it's coming to a close.
Words were tearing my world apart. It was using my story to grow stronger, to spread its darkness.
So, bit of platforming now.
Part of me had been aware enough to write my own escape into the story. A way back to Cauldron Lake, to Alice.
Oh, we nearly fell then. We nearly fell. So we're about to get another... Well, we're about to get the final flask now. So, if you come over the rocks, activate the logs, and then over here, final flask. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, now we need to go this way. There's a boat. We jump in the boat. We activate it. And then we can go and do the rocks here. Another rock. Jump straight over. Heading over these logs now. Not far to go now. And we are going this way. So head towards the objective if you're not sure where you're going once you've got all your flasks and manuscripts. Yeah, flasks is a funny thing because I thought they were just flasks, and apparently limited edition thermoses have come out with this, so funny that the same thing we call it something different. Anyway, here is the last piece, I believe.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true.
Actually, no, this is page 7.
By the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study.
So maybe we can save Alice.
If I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Here we go then. Let's get on inside. Oh,
Jack
hello.
was waiting for me, but I wasn't afraid. I had light on my side. I was ready.
Okay, what's he
I fought
gonna...
Jagger with the
Oh,
light, shattered the darkness inside her. She was gone.
he's used secret torch attack.
Story, and the ending had not yet been written.
Wow, that's a powerful torch. Nice.
There would be a price to pay.
That was a lovely job then, Alan. Now, did Alice get saved? Oh, here she is. She's having a swim. So we're victorious. We have done the business.
There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. Alice was safe, but the balance had to be kept.
So,
I'd taken her place.
we need the last sheet now.
Price to pay. Now I was trapped here, in the dark place, outside reality.
Here we go. We're going to the study for the last time. Here we go. Come on, Alan. We want Alan Wake 2.
If I wanted to escape, I would have to start writing again. A new story. A sequel to Departure.
Yes.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Come on, get writing. Oh, here we go. I love that sound. Okay, last piece of the manuscript. Done.
By Alan Wake.
We did it. We did it. 8 manuscript pages, 6 flasks, and we had a good old time. Now for the little ending scene now. So we'll watch this.
It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true. It got in. I have to make the story darker now. But that gives it power. That's bad. I don't want that. But I have no choice. It's an arms race. All right, now keep it together. Damn it. I'll be the first one to cross the finish line.
Oh, how good was that? I really want to play the first game now and see if those scenes were all exactly in it like that. So we've completed it. But yeah, that is Alan Wake Flashback, 100% done. So we did get some experience there at the end. I've reached level 2. Shows you how much I've actually played Fortnite. I'm such a noob. Nice. Anyway, that is it. That is all I'm going to show you. If this helped you find all the flasks, I thought there was a couple of them were in trickiest places. Well, I thought I just might as well do a video and show you the game and actually show you where the manuscripts and all the flasks are. So there you go. That is just over 24 minutes. You could probably get this done in about 20 minutes if you didn't have lots of shirlierox waffle. Speaking of waffle, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video, leave a comment if you did find it useful, and also it would be lovely, and Alan would be so happy if you drop me a sub. I want to try and hit 9k subs by the end of the year. That would be amazing. I'm a long way to getting my plaque, but hopefully I will get there one day. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking. See you next time.